Hey guys, what's up? I'm Captain Turbo and welcome back to part 6 of Pokemon Yellow. Or should that be welcome back to Pokemon, the Let's Play of Pokemon Yellow part 6? I don't know. Anyway, last time you'll remember we were about to start taking on Misty, which we are going to do in a moment. Let me just show you my change lineup first. Ivysaur is the only real difference. I've level grinded it up to level 19. I just basically took on those trainers that I didn't take on earlier. And he's actually not too far away from a level up, so if you take on that other trainer in Cerulean Gym, we might actually get to level 20. As you can see, Magikarp is also missing. I'm just going to get a couple potions actually, just to make sure. Magikarp is also missing. I've put Magikarp in the daycare, which I will show off just after we finish off Cerulean City actually. No, I don't want any Pokeballs, I just want a couple of potions. There we go, that should be enough. Misty is a bit trickier, as I said before. Nothing really to write home about, but it can be a bit of a pain in the ass sometimes. So we've taken on that guy, we beat him, we're going to take on that other trainer there. Also, that first guy I took on you could avoid. It wasn't a mandatory battle, but I will show off the gym battles just for variety. Goldeen, a pretty decent Pokemon. I don't know if I'll get 302 experience points though, so... Oh, Supersonic's not a good way to start. At least not for me anyway. And I'm a bit surprised I didn't get to go first there, but... Oh, Peck, that's a pretty bad thing to have. And I'm getting my ass handed to me by a fucking Goldeen here. If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to swap out and use a different Pokemon. Oh, and it worked that time, thankfully. And yes, obviously, just like always. And I've actually got a lot of crap here. I need to put some of this into the into the box later, which I'll show you guys how to do a little bit later on. I might actually snap out of this here now, so it might be alright. No, I'm not. Oh, but I didn't hurt myself in confusion, so I'm happy enough for that. And yeah, I did actually get enough experience. So I'm at level 20 with Ivysaur. I have a couple of cannon fodders in my lineup here. Mankey might actually even be able to do some damage as well, just in case Ivysaur does fall to either Staryu or Starmie, which we're about to see in a moment. So without further ado, it's time to take on Misty. Something I've been mentioning quite a lot in the last 4 parts or so. Yes guys, we're at part 6 and I've forgot to set the timer again. 1 second, we're going to be delaying this even further. So I keep forgetting to set the time, and here we go, we can finally start the Misty fight. Staryu, a new type of Pokemon, can't be discovered, I believe, until you get the Good Rod much later in the game. A fairly easy Pokemon to beat though, so I'm not too worried right now. 2 Vine Whips and she's down. And there we go, that's 1 out of the way. Here is the problem though. No, I don't want to send anything else out. Leech Seed. So I'll start getting back some health points over the course of the battle. There's only 1 level difference, and I have got the type advantage here. We might actually be able to get this without too much trouble. And I'm actually doing fairly well here. She's missing a lot of moves on me. Yes, keep tackling. Bubble Beam will actually do quite a lot of damage, even to Ivysaur if I remember correctly. It shouldn't, but it does, because I don't know, maybe the power parts. And yes, that's Misty done. All that worrying, and I didn't even have to switch Pokemon. Yeah, I can't believe you lost that easily either. Well, yeah, that level 30 Obey thing, I don't know if that's actually true for all Pokemon or just traded Pokemon. Because if you get traded Pokemon, you go over a certain level of experience that you have, then they won't obey you. I think it also rings true for normal Pokemon apart from starters and a few others, I believe. But yeah, that's Cerulean City done. I'm not going to bother healing up my Ivysaur because it's going to be... It's a pretty easy trek to the next town. Oh, by the way, I found your TM. I'm going to keep it. Is that alright? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we no longer have to hear the Cerulean City music, which is pretty nice, but we don't have to hear it any longer. Now, before we go to the next town, I'm just going to stop in and show you guys the daycare. You have to go this way. And new route music, or maybe the old route music, but definitely new music for us. And welcome to the daycare. Your Magikarp has grown quite a lot. By level, it's grown by 1, so it hasn't really grown a lot. Aren't I great? No. No, I don't want it back yet. That thing's only about level 13 or 14, so... When I'm done a little bit later with the SSN, I'll probably come back for it. And and you can't go to Saffron yet, which is the second thing. I'll show you why in a minute, because I completely skipped over it. I'll show you guys when we get to the end of this tunnel. Nothing down here, by the way. Come out here. And I'll show you guys on the town map where we are now. Just because I haven't used it in a while. As you can see here, we're at Route 6. But we just came all the way from... And I'm going the long way around here. Right, we've just been at Route 5, and we've gone to Route 6. But we skipped over a town, and I'm going to show you why. If you go in here, this will usually lead to that other town, but this guy won't let you through. For some reason the road's closed, and we can't do anything about that for the time being anyway. There are a couple of battles on here, but most of them aren't mandatory, they're completely skippable. In fact, I don't yeah, these guys are completely skippable, so don't bother facing them. These guys, however, are required battles. I can't remember what they have. I'm just going to put Charmander out first, just because why not? Me? Well, okay, I'll play. Okay. Why not? Unfortunately, mandatory, as I said. Can't do anything. It's a Pidgey. Really not useful. And as always, I actually have nothing that's good against Pidgey. So come on out, cannon fodder. So yeah, this looks like it might be another quick attack thing. I don't care. I'm just trying to think if there's any Pokemon in the route to the east of Verlian that I'm gonna be using later. I can't tell you a new one I will be using. Well, actually, I can't tell you yet, but there is one close by that I will end up using at endgame, but I can't really catch it now, so I don't have the required tools quite yet. But that's Pikachu done. He's done his job. Why not? Let's use Fury Swipes. And it has another Pidgey, so I'm just going to leave Mankey out. May as well. I actually want to see how much damage this will do to a full and healthy Pokemon. That's actually a decent amount. Oh wow, that was actually pretty good. Critical hits, but it's still pretty good. And Pidgey uses Quick Attack. And I missed. And I missed. This may actually knock me out, guys. Not good. Oh, but I managed to get a hit off. Might not actually knock him out, though. I'm actually getting pretty close to losing now. Alright, let's trade up. Charmander, in you come. I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure one of these has bug Pokemon, and I don't want to lose all my good Pokemon for taking those on. Do I have any potions left? Yeah, I have one. Here we go. Mankey can come back out now. Let's try Karate Chop. That might help. Yep, there we go. Karate Chops have a really good critical hit ratio as well, I think. And Charmander grew to level 12. And Mankey grew to level 22. Yeah, that's pretty good. Unfortunately, I have another mandatory battle right here. Which sucks. And probably should have not... oh, why not? Let's use Ember. Maybe we'll get lucky and it'll burn it. All these bug and poison types have been really... have been really a big pain in the ass against my Pokemon that I have. Oh well. If I can get Mankey to use Karate Chop, I should be able to knock this thing out. I say should, I don't know if it's definite. Yeah, there we go. I believe it's the faster the Pokemon, the more chance you have of knocking out a... getting a critical hit, sorry. Mankey's pretty fast, I believe. I don't think it's the fastest by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm pretty sure it's a speedy Pokemon. Luckily, Eradicate is still a normal type, so yeah, one shot, not surprised. Though I gotta say that sprite looked absolutely horrible for horrendous for Eradicate. And those are the only two mandatory battles, and actually here we have quite a lot to do. But first, I'm just gonna go heal up my Pokemon real quick. And now we are going... I'm just gonna show something off before I actually do the other thing I want to do. Over here, I believe, is the Pokemon Fan Club, is it? No, this is where you get the old rod, but I don't need that because I already have a magic card. One of these houses here is the Pokemon Fan Club, but I'm not going to go to that yet. Over here, we have the entrance to the SSN, but I'm not going to go to that just yet. Show off a few other things. Here we have Diglett's Cave, which I will have to go through a little bit later. And here we have a new route. However, none of these battles are mandatory, and there's just a couple items. I will probably show off the items later, but for now, we are going to head into the SSN, and hopefully we'll not do too bad there. So without further ado, let's get going. On our way to the SSN. Now, another little bit of trivia here I have for you is 1 second. Over there to the right is actually a truck that you can't see. You can glitch there if you have a Pokemon that knows Surf, and you can trade them over or something, I don't know. Unfortunately, actually, I'm just thinking. I'm just trying to... give me a second, guys. I'm just trying to think. No, I can't. I was just thinking if I could get the HM I need now, but I can't because I need to use Cut, which is another HM I can't get until much later. And by much later, I mean... when I've beaten the SSN. In here, you can face a bunch of trainers and whatnot. I'm just going to show off all these rooms. Oh, I want that item, so I'm going to have to... unfortunately, take on at least one of these. Yeah, I'll just take on him, and then I can get the item. That's the only mandatory battle in here. I may as well show it off. I'm just gonna get the items, and then I'm gonna head for the final battle with the rival. But I can't do that right now, obviously. Most of the trainers on here use either fighting types or water types, I believe. So that's why I had Ivysaur in the first slot. And Hornetite actually does quite a fair amount of damage, to be perfectly honest. And yeah, that's that one done. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we have Tian. Oh wait, I don't know what that is. Let's have a look. It contained Body Slam. Not a bad move. Not a bad move at all, but I'm not really interested in that for now. Nope, no item in there. We do have here, be careful because I think some of these guys are trainers. I think that guy might be. I'm just going to go around just in case he is. There is an item in one of these things, I believe. Nope, there's only trash. Nope, only trash. Oh, but there is a Great Ball. Pretty good for this time in the game. Oh, accidentally walked in a Pikachu there. He's happy. I guess he likes being on the boat. If I go to the right of the entrance, there's also a bunch of places you can go as well. I'll probably show that off at the beginning of the next part or something like that. Item over there. Can't walk around this guy, so it looks like these two guys are mandatory battles. And this guy's gonna probably have I thought he'd have a magic card, to be perfectly honest. I'm not sure if I'll be using Ivysaur till the end game. It'll probably be one of the ones I'll have in reserve just in case I do need him at any point. And I hate fucking Peck. Yeah, I don't want to waste another Vine Whip, which is why I'm using the Tackle. Ah, Tentacruel, a new Pokemon. And a very fucking annoying Pokemon, because the sea is full of these bastards. Seriously, when you finally get Surf, you'll come across hundreds of these, and that's not good. That's not good at all. Thankfully, I didn't actually pass out or anything there, so I managed to avoid death. Yeah, right, continuing, whatever. I've never liked Tentacle. I mean, they're actually a fairly decent Pokemon, at least they were early on, but I don't know, I just never took to them. And Ivysaur grew to level 22. Ace, Trauma, and Poison Powder, which is actually a fun... Should I... Yeah, let's take it over Growl, may as well. I may as well, I'm never going to use Growl anyway, I might as well try using Ivysaur's Poison Powder for now. Right, use your Vine Whip. This might actually one-shot it now. No, still not enough. And I might actually have to use my Vine Whip again there. And I think I'm also out of potions as well. I might actually have to go back to the Pokemon Center, but as soon as I get to this item, I might actually have to end the video. Gentlemen, these guys usually have Voltorbs and Growlithe if I remember correctly. Ivysaur is not particularly strong, but I can probably get a critical hit with my Mankey, so I'm going to try and do that. Voltorb is actually, I don't know if I mentioned before, is actually the fastest Pokemon in this game. At least in Gen 1 anyway. It's later taken over, but just a little bit of trivia in case you didn't know. Oh, that's not good. Let's send out Pikachu. We haven't used Pikachu in a while, and I can use Quick Attack to get a quick hit on him. Didn't do much though. Oh, self-destruct, bad move. Especially since I still got 2 Pokemon left. And Ivysaur gets all the experience. I don't actually know what Pokemon it has now. If it has another Voltorb, it might actually end up using... Oh, it's got a Magnemite. Let's just use Ember. Hope for the best. Prepare for the worst here. I say, if this was actually Gen 2 or anything afterwards, This would probably be doing more damage than it actually is. Because, as I said before, Magnemite would become part Steel type. I may end up being in a bit of trouble here, actually. Just be careful here. Oh, that's not good. Oh, Magnemite is as well, so that's not too bad. Use Leech Seed just to be sure. If I'll get back a little bit of health each turn. Use Vine Whip. Won't do much, but it'll be enough. Unless it uses Sonic Boom and gets a critical hit, I should be alright. I think it might also have Thunder Shock at this point as well. I think it will anyway, I can't say for certain. Yeah, as you see there, if that had been a critical hit, I would have died. However, that should be enough. Yeah, it is. And we got pretty lucky there, I have to say. This is because I'm not using my usual strategy. By now I'd have a level 20 Charmander, well, Charmeleon, and I'd have Pikachu still usable and everything. But we have the Max Ether, which basically just restores every PP you have. If you continue here to the right, just keep going right, and you go up there, you will actually trigger your rival battle. However, I don't have nearly the health or Pokemon. All my Pokemon are currently unconscious. So I'm going to have to go and heal them up. And I'm going to go into that section right to Diglett's cave that I showed you guys earlier. And I'm going to take on those trainers. I'm going to take on all the other trainers I've missed in here and do a bit of level grinding. So, and I might actually be able to get my Magikarp up to a decent level as well by then. So, this is going to be it for today, guys. I'm done with recording. This is session 1, for me at least, over with. And this is part 6 done. I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been fun, but it's got a little bit tedious, but things really should start picking up from here on out. So, until then, guys, I'll see you next time.